Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're not. Hope everyone's doing well. So we're going to deep dive into another Temu haul. Temu, Canada, yay! Temu. So I shop on Temu Canada. I'm a Canadian YouTuber and the States has their own Temu link. So the different websites have different things. So just because someone from the States shares something with you, not necessarily you're going to be able to get it here in Canada. You might get a similar product, but that's just the way it goes. Temu is an online vendor that has thousands of sellers vying for your money. So you can shop until you drop. Shop like a billionaire is their tagline. So, and you can literally shop like a billionaire. You can walk away with quite a bit of stuff in your cart for little money. So I love shopping on Temu. It's entertaining for me because you're not going to see everything. Everything is just a wide, vast array of shopping, and I love shopping. I love bargain hunting. So if you're looking for something specific, you have a search bar. You just put things in the search bar and it'll come up with millions and millions. Well, maybe not millions, but a lot of other sellers for that similar product that you're looking for. So me, my Temu hauls aren't specific. They're just willy-nilly stuff that I want or was looking for, or it was a good price. So let's deep dive into my Temu haul. So of course I'm going to be sharing the sign with you. It got a little bit bent, so I'm going to have to squish it between something, but this is so darn cute. It goes with the towels that I shared with you in my last Temu haul. Of course, you know that I have two all black male cockapoo. I call them puppies. They're over a year old now. Their birthdays was February 24th, so they were a year this year. And then coming May 3rd, we have had them for a year. We ended up getting them at 10 weeks old, and they've been an array of joy ever since. Just very excitable, very full of energy, like. So right now they look like rats because we ended up getting them groomed and shaved down for the spring and summer time. Of course, when we did that, it snowed that day, so they weren't really happy with us. But anyways, I will share a picture once I get them off of Wesley's phone of the before and after pictures. It's quite a difference. Like there's nothing to them. They're half fur. So anyways, I ended up getting the sign that went with the towels. And so this is, no kitchen is complete without a cockapoo by your feet. And this is so darn cute. So this is what my boys look like when they're not shaved down, but they're all black. So they're brothers from the same litter and same mother and father. So anyways, so darn cute. And they go with the towels that I had shared with you. Like I said, the sign was originally $8.33 and I paid $6.14 for it. So that'll go somewhere near the kitchen, I hope. So I really wanted that sign. And then I love these cutouts. They're made of metal, and I ended up getting the dragonfly this year. I have many metal ones from Temu from previous years that I shared. I don't know if I kept those Temu hauls up or not. When I revamped my channel, I took away a lot of videos and got rid of them just because I was starting kind of fresh. But anyways, I've got a lot of these all metal kind of things from Temu, and they're reasonable, and that's pretty big. So that'll go out on our deck or out on our shed or somewheres on the fence. But yeah, that's a dragonfly. So it's darn cute and darn nice. It's got some weight to it, and like I said, it's all black metal. I like the wrought iron kind of look, and we paid Originally $10.38, and I got it down to $7.65 for that. So that's just darn good couponing, and just the fact that, you know, you can go in every day and check on your orders and see if there's a price match or something else is selling at a lower price similar. So that's how you end up getting Temu credit sometimes. Then I wanted this mat for my crafts. I just needed a little simple one. It originally was $2.08 and I paid $1.77. So I mean, you probably could have got them at Dollarama or perhaps a Dollar Tree, but I saw it and I wanted it. So it's a mat, especially if you're cutting fabric or need to measure something. This is good to have, and a smaller one is great sometimes when you're doing big patterns, especially if you're sewing. I'm not really sewing these days. I used to sew a lot. You need it, like the big mats, to cut out your patterns and stuff. So I got that for crafting with. And then this was cute. I ended up paying zero money for this. This was originally $3.35, and I was really disappointed in the quality of it. It says, please keep gate closed no matter what the dog says. It's kind of blurry, so I put it in one of my returns, and they didn't want it back, so I kept it, and it didn't cost me anything. I ended up getting my money back. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I was all perfectly happy to send it back to them, so I had no problems doing that. And then I wanted a Highland Cow coloring book. It was originally $7.01 and I paid $6.43. And so in my previous haul, I had shared with you I bought 24 markers for like $1.99. So I can color some Highland cows in my coloring book. So I think this was expensive for what it was, but I really wanted it. So you could have probably went to like Dollarama to buy coloring books and stuff. But anyways, thought I would try it and color it. So it's a Highland cow. So woohoo! Me and my Highland cows. And then I thought this was darn cute. I have towels somewhere in one of my bags that I'm supposed to be sharing with you. I just couldn't find them this round. This was originally $3.74 and I paid $3.36 eventually for it. This is just made of wood. It's just a bunny holding toilet paper. So I thought this would look good. Just set it along the ledge in your downstairs bathroom. I thought it was cute. So, woohoo! So, not too bad for a sign. And is that it for my signs? Nope, I am still going here. So I love signs from Temu, especially the metal kind. So, of course, I had to get a Highland Cow one. Me and my Highland cows. But anyways, this will eventually go downstairs in the bathroom too. I paid $3.91 eventually with all the discounts and coupons, $3.59. Isn't that darn cute? Highland cow. Try not to get a glare on it, but I am. Highland cow, and it's all metal. So with the toilet paper. And then last but not least for the signs is this house is filled with wet noses, kisses, wagging tails, and love. So of course, it originally was $6.34. I thought it was kind of expensive for what it was, but I wanted it, and eventually with all the coupons and discounts, I paid $2.72 for it. So there you have it. So these are really, really good signs and good things to have, especially if you like metal signs and stuff. So I think you can get them at a darn good price sometimes. And then I've got more to share with you over here. I always have more to share with you. I'm just a Temu kind of gal. So I think this is a palette. I originally was $6.79 and I paid $3.31 for it. So I'm always looking for some good palettes. It says Sweet Cloud. So not that this is like a fantastic palette and, you know, I had to have it. It's just, it was interesting. So, and they have just the way they had it. And I like purples. I like light purples. I like lilacs. So I thought this would be a fun palette to have for the summer. So it's got some shimmers. It's got some mattes. So we will play around with this stuff eventually. But it's got like embossed things in it. It's got like a carousel in it. And then it has hearts here. And I'm not sure what that is, a cloud. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But yeah, it's made by Sweet Dream Fantasy, Sweet Clouds, Make Your Wishes, Make Your Wish. It's from Dikalu, Dikalu. It's shade layering palette with rich colors for softly textured coating. So I thought it was neat for the summer. So for the money that I paid for it, not mad at it. So we'll see if it actually performs or not. If not, oh well, I didn't pay that much for it. And then I wanted this palette. I think it's a dupe of the Huda Beauty palette. I forget what kind. This is from Miss Young. It's Pastels Lilac Miss Young. So there's what that looks like. It originally was $5.62 and I paid $2.73 for it. So let's just take it out of its packaging. But I really wanted this as well. So and it's got a mirror to it. So big mirror. Some interesting shades here though going on. So, and I thought this would be good for the summer too. So some shimmers and some mattes. So I really wanted it. So I ended up getting it. So not mad at it. So there's two palettes. Then I ended up, you know me, I ended up getting more t-shirts. So all these t-shirts I started paying $10.99 and I ended up getting for this one, it knocked down to $5.36 with all my coupons and price matches and stuff. So I love their t-shirts. So they're really soft, even though most of them are 100% polyester. This polyester is so different from when I grew up. When I grew up in the early 70s and 80s, and yeah, polyester was prickly and hot, and you just didn't want to be in it. So this says dogs makes everything better, and they sure do. So isn't that pretty? And of course all my t-shirts are 8XLs. So there's that one. This seems to be made a little bit bigger than some of the other 8XLs, depending who's making them and stuff. So sometimes they make them shorter and wider. I don't know why they do that, but anyways. And sometimes they make them longer and skinnier. But usually an 8XL Temu size. I'm normally a 3X to 2X in normal life here, normal Canadian sizes. So yeah, all my t-shirts started out at $10.99 and I ended up paying $5.36 for them. So I'd love to open this up, people. Open sesame. This one's not allowing me to open the package. Opens the package. Hate when it doesn't. Anyways, So, a lot of these t-shirts too I wear around the house just to be comfy. This one is funny though. If you see me talking to myself, move along. We're having a team meeting. So, Wesley thought that was kind of funny. Not that I go around talking to myself, but I thought that was kind of cute, kind of different. So I probably won't wear that out. People will think, oh, is she really crazy? Is she lost her mind? I'll just wear it around the house. They're really comfy for around the house. Sometimes I wear them to bed because they are comfy. Like, why not? And last but not least, they started out as $10.99 and I ended up paying $5.36 for them. All my discounts and price matches and stuff. So this one says, in a world full of roses, be a sunflower. And I love sunflowers. I love roses too. But this one I thought was really, really nice. And I love the saying. So there's my 3 t-shirts that I purchased. It goes with my motherfucker one from the last haul. Okay, let me put these up over here. Sorry for all the packaging noise and stuff, but that's just the way it goes. And then let's see what else I have here. I have lots of Temu stuff. That's just me being me. So anyways, so actually they package stuff really, really well this time. Sometimes in the past I'd ordered like cups and glasses and stuff and they wouldn't package them properly and they would come broken. So I would often complain, like really complain. So I saw this. This is like a sundress. I'll probably just wear it around the house. It originally was $10.93 and I ended up paying $4.69 for it. And I won't wear it out unless I have like a cover up or that, but most likely it's just going to be around here. It's soft polyester feeling, but it's got spaghetti straps, that's why. But I really wanted it, and it was an 8XL, but it was, here's the top to it anyways. It's nice. It'll be nice and cool to wear around here. So sleeveless, and then it's got the flowers, and then it's, for me, it goes past my knees. For someone that's tall, it would probably go above, but this is just a simple spaghetti strap dress that I'll just wear around the house. I call it a summer dress. Be nice and cooling. Be nice to wear out in the backyard. So yeah, so their dresses are really expensive though, usually. So when I saw that, I said, yes, please. And then I ended up getting, I think I ended up getting more markers. Originally paid $2.04, and I finally got it down to 87 cents for 24 piece. It's the same marker set that I ended up getting the last haul. So like I said, if it lasts for a couple weeks, if it lasts me to color my coloring book, I'm fine with it. My grandkids will get to use them, so I have no problems spending little amounts for stuff like this. So I think that's really cool. And then I needed a couple of darning needles, or needles that had like little hooks on the end for when I'm crocheting and I have to sew a project together. You kind of want the needles to be bendy sometimes. So originally for 2 of these, and these are metal aluminum, $1.47, and by the time I did all my price matching and coupons, I paid 61 cents. So I thought that was a darn good deal for those. And then what else did I buy? Oh, I needed pins. So I needed some long straight pins for when I go to say if I want to attach something, like even if I'm sewing or doing crochet, I needed some kind of long pin. So I ended up getting these pins with the hearts on them, just because they originally were $1.57. By the time I got all my price matches and stuff, I paid 67 cents for them. So not bad for crafter pins. So yes, please. And then I wanted some eyelashes. Sometimes when you're doing like crochet animals and stuff, you kind of want the eyes to be expressive. Even if you're not doing crochet, even if you're sewing and you're doing dolls, sometimes you want expressive eyes. So $4.34 is originally what they wanted, I think, for 12 eyelash pieces. Like you're getting 2 eyelash things in a package, so you're getting 12 of those packages. I ended up paying $1.86. So you still need the safety eyes to put these eyelashes around, but they're just so neat. So I love that. And then I saw these 2 mugs and I had to have them. So not that I needed any more mugs, but anyways, this mug was originally $6.91. With all the price matches and coupons, I paid $2.97 for it. So it says thank you on it, but it says keep calm and cuddle a cockapoo. So I bought that for Wesley, so I thought that was really cute, the black. So it's just a normal mug, nothing, you know, that spectacular, but for the amount of money that I paid for it, yes please. Now can I get this in like I had it? My problem is, do you guys have problems putting things back the way that you found them? That's my problem. At least they put it in styrofoam and it came intact. And then this one was originally $9.75, and with all, and it's an 11 ounce. I think the other one's an 11 ounce too. By the time I did all my coupons and discounts and stuff, it brought it down to $4.19. And of course, I had to have a Highland cow. So moo morning, woohoo. So black. So I thought for the price that I paid for each of these, so, and it has it on both sides, so pretty cool. So you just never know what you're gonna find on Temu. That's me. I'm always looking, I'm always shopping. Like, not that I needed any more mugs. And then, okay, there goes that bag. I have another bag here full of stuff. So we shall see. Some of it's like little stuff and other stuff is big stuff. So I will cut it off at the 30-minute mark again, just because you don't want to watch anything beyond that. So, oh, this is my lippy that I ended up getting from Coty Cosmetics. Coty Cosmetics. So Coty, anyways, 104 originally for a watermelon lippy, and I ended up paying 99 cents in the end for it. And here's what the packaging looks like. It's like hard cardboard, and then it's like a pinky color. So we shall see what that feels like when I go to use it. If it's drying to my lips, I'll probably just declutter it. And then I ended up getting a similar one for 94 cents, and I ended up paying 88 cents. I ended up getting it in, it's from Coty again, Cosmetics. It's grapefruit. So, not that it smells like grapefruit, but this is really pinker. So I'm figuring you can't go wrong with some of these lippies. Sometimes you can though. Like, why bother, right? And then I need lens cleaners all the time. So I picked up 10 pieces of the nice lens cleaners, just a variety pack. Originally they wanted $1.09 and I ended up paying $1.06 for 10 pieces. So here's what the package looks like. So like I said, on Temu they have everything that you can imagine, like everything. So woohoo. I'll just open up one to share it with you. But yeah, these are really, really soft. So hopefully they'll clean half decently. So very thin though. Thinner than what we normally get. Normally we get like a satin kind of cloth. So we'll see how these clean. If they don't clean, they'll just go in the garbage. Like, not a big deal. I didn't pay that much money for them. But it'd be nice if they actually worked. So then I wanted a lipstick case, a bougie lipstick case to put in my purses. So I ended up picking this one up. It's all sparkly. I'm usually not a sparkly person, but I really wanted this. And it was $2.24, and I ended up paying $2.24 for it. So I'm happy about that. So, but this case is really, really heavy. So you just put your lipsticks in it. So to me, this is bougie. Bougie, bougie. And then you just open it up. Oh, I thought it was a lipstick case. I had seen lipstick cases. No, it's a atomizer for perfume. Duh. So, okay, well, even better. You just open it up like that. So, still bougie looking. And then you just refill. This is glass, actually. This is plastic. So, okay, it's an atomizer. Okay. But they do have lipstick holders like this. So I thought, why not? So be bougie for once. So it's all about the sparkle these days, isn't it? And then I wanted some makeup brushes. I don't know why. I wanted these ones. They were on sale for a 2-piece. It was like $3.07 and I ended up paying $2.93. I don't know why. I don't know what's so special about them. But anyways, they're from Beauty. Manja, Manja, Mange, premium brush. To everyone who loves beauty, evenly and efficiently stick to catch the powder. So maybe they're a little bit high-end brush that I wanted. But anyways, they looked interesting. Oh, because the foundation brushes that I wanted. I don't have anything like this. So I'm just gonna, and this is metal, so that's why. So very, very nice brushes. So just tap it back in. So that's probably why I got them. I don't have anything like these, and that's metal, and there's that. So pretty nice actually for the amount of money that I paid for them. So yeah, good luck with trying to get them back in, Brenda. So you can get all kinds of stuff. So I thought that was pretty good for the amount of money that I paid for it. And then I'll share this last thing with you, and then I'll end up doing another video. I have a few more things from Temu. Paid $2.12 for this. This is a brooch, and I really wanted it. It's rose gold as opposed to like gold. I really don't like gold things, so $2.12 for a brooch for me is nice. I love brooches. So here's what it looks like. Sparkling rose gold as opposed to like gold. I don't really like gold. Even though my wedding bands are gold, I would have preferred like silver or platinum, but at the time couldn't afford it. So we got gold bands. So anyways, it's neither here nor there. I've been married for 39 years now, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you very much for spending a little bit of time with me going through my Temu haul once again. It's a willy-nilly kind of haul that I do. They're fun. I even forget what I buy half the time, and then it's like, oh, I bought that. Oh yeah, I remember that. So because I have a habit of buying stuff from Temu and then I'll put it in a corner. I'll go shopping at like Winners, I'll put it in a corner. I'll go shopping at Walmart, put it in a corner. And then I just forget what I buy. So it's like, oh, okay, I already bought this. Oh, okay. Anyways, like I said, thank you very much for spending a little bit of time with me going through my Temu order. Really do appreciate everybody, especially anybody that is new to my channel. Welcome. I hope you're finding some videos helpful. I'm hoping that you are actually a little bit entertained sometimes. Sometimes it's like, I don't even know what I'm saying. But anyways, please like and subscribe. It costs nothing to do that, and I would really appreciate it. Hit that notification bell because you just never know when I'm going to upload. Surprise! So take care. I hope the rest of your week is wonderful. I will bid you adieu. Au revoir. Take care. Catch you on the flip side. Bye for now, guys.